Today I'm doing a New Year's Eve makeup look for you. When I think of New Year's Eve, I think sparkly, bold, dark makeup because it is nighttime when you're celebrating. So that's what I decided to do for you guys today. A little bit more bold than what I usually go for, so I really did enjoy making this look. As you can tell, I still have my Christmas decorations up, and I think it's still appropriate to have Christmas decorations up. I tend to keep them up until the last day of December, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys do in the comments down below. So I realize my brows take a long time, but I did show you all the products I used on screen. And I do like to start with my brows. It makes me feel like my eyeshadow is actually complete, if that makes sense. So zooming you guys in, you can use whatever matte eyeshadows you have that match this. These are just what I used. I primed my eyelids with my favorite ColourPop No Filter concealer, and then I just kind of set it a little bit with that first brown shade that you saw. I do want a crisp edge, so I'm using some Scotch tape on the edge of my eyes so that I can get that sharp edge on the makeup look. So I'm taking a more concentrated kind of stiff brush and buffing that shade into the crease of the eye and then flicking it out at the edges, if that makes sense. So it kind of mimics the wing that I'm going to add as well. And then I just darkened it up a little bit with a darker color. And now on the outer edge, I'm adding black eyeshadow. Black eyeshadow always scares me, so I did take my time a little bit off camera to really pack that on and blend that black eyeshadow into my eyelid. And I think it looks a little messy now, but at the end it does come together. I really do like this Alamar palette. It is their volume 1, and these shimmer shadows are really pretty. I find them a little too bold for me, but for a look like this, I was so excited to dip into it again. And that gold shade is phenomenal. Really, really, really pretty. I'm just touching up the edges and blending that around a little bit to soften the edges just a little bit of the gold, because it did just look a little bit too sharp for me. And now I am adding a black wing. And now zooming out, we're going to start with the face before we finish up the eyes. So if you saw my last video, I reviewed some of these Real Techniques makeup sponges. This is the round one. Like I said, I thought it would be better for foundation, and using it for foundation now, I definitely think that that statement was true. I did again use it to blend out my concealer, but it's just a little fiddly. I just didn't want to take the time to wet another sponge today. And now I'm going to set my face. I really like these Real Techniques glittery brushes. I think honestly they're more pretty than they are functional, but I really do enjoy using them. The bronzer brush is my favorite though. Again, I'm using one of those Real Technique sponges. This one I use dry, and I really do like it for contouring. I think it works really well for a beginner contourer like I am. And now I'm bronzing the skin. This is my favorite bronzer brush, the Real Techniques blush brush. I believe Kathleen Lights recommended this for her bronzer a long time ago, and I've used it for my bronzer almost every day ever since. And I just love the ColourPop Super Shock cheeks. Anyway, now we're going to finish up the lower lash line. I'm kind of mimicking what I did on the top of the eye, as I always do, and just going into all the shades I used before. With this black, I'm only keeping it concentrated on the outer edge, kind of to blend the eyeliner in with the top lid. So yeah, I really like how this eyeshadow look turned out. Now I'm showing you these, I would use some falsies with this look, but I can't find my eyelash glue anywhere, so falsies would be a really great option for New Year's Eve. I think that's the time you can get really glitzy. But I just went for some mascara, and this lippy stick by ColourPop is one of my favorites from a long time ago. I used to wear it all the time, and I'm really happy to dip back into it. It's the shade called Grunge. So that's all I have for you guys today. That's the finished makeup look. I am going to have a hair tutorial for these curls coming for you next, so stay tuned for that. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look as much as I did, and I'll see you next time. Bye!